So we are going to get some number templates and we're going to trace some numbers similar to Jasper Johns' artwork. Make sure your numbers are going the right direction. The 6 is also the 9, which is really nice. I would try not to overlap your numbers because it might cause you some problems later on. So try to kind of space them out. I like to start in the middle. That's totally your choice. Something to keep in mind is that these are just kind of a little bit of a thicker paper, so they might kind of move around on you. Just be patient. This is sped up, but I had trouble in some of the spots too, so just make sure you're taking your time getting that done. And I'm going to try to kind of fill that paper. You can see I wanted to overlap that too and decided probably not a good idea. So for this part, we're going to make a line, and we want that line to run through all of our numbers, splitting them in half. It doesn't really matter where it splits them. It's not going to be perfectly in half, but we're going to split them. So then you're going to choose one color of oil pastel, and I purposely got the neon ones out. If you want just a regular color, that's fine. Let me know. And I, right now, am trying to stay to one side of that line, coloring my numbers. So I'm staying to the left of that line. You can do the right if you want. It's totally your choice. And I'm coloring in all the numbers. And so you'll see too, when I get what I think is done, I'm going to kind of trace along that line and see if I missed anything. And I actually did. So you'll see me do that here in just a second.
To get a hold of yourself.
So on the opposite side of that line, I have colored in all of the background space with that oil pastel. So you'll see that that looks very different. And then when we're done with that, we're going to pick a color of paint. It's totally your choice. You'll want to probably do something different than your oil pastel. And we're going to color in, or we're going to paint in all of those white spaces. It's fine if your paint gets on the oil pastel, but you can see there on the 2, I tried to kind of get it off because I got a little more on there than I wanted to. So it didn't quite work exactly, but if you get little spots on there, it'll be okay. So you still want to try to color in the white spaces with that paint and just try to be careful. And then it'll basically look like the colors have flip-flopped on either side of that line.